Hello, my fellow TIs. Um, Today was not such a good day. Well, from the pain last night, this is what it was. I don't know what they do, if they gas us or they drug us or something like that, and then within seconds, you pass out. Sometimes a few minutes, but within seconds you feel tired as hell. Besides that, they gave me pain. And that pain that I had, when I was crying out, when I told you about the, holograms and shit? Yeah, that pain, it still hurt. You know what I mean? It hurt the next day, the zinging and stuff, but not like it did that night. Well, anyways, I got gassed. Freaking, whatever he gassed me with this time, made me feel pain. Like in my joints, but not the same kind as when they got high radiation on and stuff like that when they're broadcasting, and they, I guess, using a lot of shit to broadcast because it sends out radiation to me. And well, anyways, so there was a time when I felt like I had a hangover. And it was the day after I got gassed, or however they put this shit at me. Yeah, it was the day after. So I'm thinking that possibly that's what made me feel so sluggish and feel like this today, right? But then, check this out. I went to go lay back down, and I heard, people gathering stuff up, and working on this place. It sounded like it was inside there, freaking down there. Who knows? It sounded like it was in the hall. So I figured, perfect opportunity to, take my trash out, because everybody's running around doing something to fix this place. Either fix it and enhance it so they could broadcast me more and see me more, and fuck with me more, and hurt me more, or maybe they're taking it down. That would be awesome, because this stuff in the first place caused pain and freaking just made shit change, and when you see stuff changing physically in your apartment and stuff, and you've been there and know every crack, it kind of flips you out, especially when the first part of it, when you're going through the crazy stage, but them changing my apartment and not fixing it and freaking these weird ass holes that I see everywhere, ones. And I noticed them right away start appearing, because I know what little holes my furniture had done. I know there was nothing wrong with the flooring. There was one tiny burn hole in there. Nothing else for all those years. Everybody used to ask me, how do you keep your floor like that? Yeah, I accidentally, and it was a tiny burn, but you could tell it was burned from the inside, from this apartment. Not like these burns. They come up and out. They're not, burned from this apartment. But what did I think? Well, anyways, they were doing work, so, I got my little old lady cart, still to take it down and stuff, and somebody's in the closet. It's not me. Yeah, somebody's in the closet, and the closet on this floor, and you could hear them communicating. You know, they're not talking to themselves like I do. Well, you know, I used to be the crazy lady that talked to herself. Now then I got a cat, so no. But yeah, you should hear me communicating. You know, I went and took the trash out and stuff. You know, seeing that there was a big trash, not a big trash bin. You know, like if it was a house. You know, how do you have a big trash to mow the lawn and put stuff in? That kind of trash outside the manager's door. And then there was a box. But they've also been doing some kind of work downstairs. And then I told you about the work in the basement. But yeah. And well, anyways, so I came in here and stuff, and you know, all of a sudden it started sounding like it's coming from here. People were drilling. People were doing all kinds of shit. And then right here too, you know, it sounds like it, but nobody's in the hall, you know. And you know what I did? It's what I do once in a while, because I'm entitled to my rights, and I don't get them. And you know, I hear, you know, these people that terrorize me and stuff, bits and pieces and stuff, you know, and, you know, they talk like they can see me, so I took off my bra. Because if I'm not in the way of the window, because as soon as I started hearing all that and gathered up my old lady cart to take the trash, you know, I took the board off the window. The window's open, we got a board in there. Took the board off the window, and yeah, when I laid down and stuff, I took off my shirt. I wasn't in, you know, what should be a view of an open doorway or an open window, so I should have privacy. And I heard somebody yell, "She took her bra off!" You get me? What the fuck? You know? And I figure, hey, you know, like in the bathroom, it's off limits, you know, but we got the people next door on that, you know, on the other side of the fucking wall, you know, whatever. And I figure, you know what? I have privacy, assumed privacy, if you have a lease or not. You know, and whether there be a Patriot Act or something like that, activism and care won a court case. You stand on your civil rights, so stop everything. So I gotta start listening to him and getting what do you call it? Such and such versus such and such and such. Yeah, he lays it all out for you and tells you step by step how to do shit. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I could feel it working on something. But so I went to, you know, I felt like a hangover, and I figured it must be when, you know, when they gassed me or whatever last night. So I went to sleep, and I woke up, and I couldn't get off the floor. I mean, I was in pain. I felt vibrations, shocks, freaking